My strength when my mind says I'm not good enough. God, you're enough for me. Yeah, I've decided I'm not giving up. 'Cause you won't give up on me. You won't give up on me. Your love is holding on and it won't let go. I feel it.
Hi, good morning. Welcome to the ECCO Show.
The ECCO Show.
ECCO Show. ECCO Show. My name is Pat Attack.
And I'm DJ Shawnee D, and this is a beautiful Saturday morning that we are so glad that you joined us on.
It is indeed. The flowers are blooming. My allergies are flaring up. It's a little bit warmer out.
Spring is in the air, my friend.
Yeah.
Spring is in
I'm
the air.
loving it. And of course, the showers are going to be here also.
The showers?
Yeah, the showers. You know.
Oh, I already took a shower earlier today.
No, not that kind. You should shower year round.
Oh,
Yeah. But this is
not just one time a year.
People say that April showers bring May flowers.
Oh,
So it rains a whole lot in April, so that way we get flowers and other.
Gotcha. So that means I shouldn't just shower one time in April. Every April.
You've
I'll
only
take
been showering one time in all of April?
one. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what? We're gonna change that a little bit.
Okay.
That's okay though.
Okay.
We're here now,
Sure.
and you know what? That's good enough.
Okay.
Okay. You know what we're doing today?
I'm kind of unsure. Why don't you remind me?
Yeah. So we got a big slate. So you see all the fun stuff, right?
I do. We have all kinds of sports balls here.
Yeah. Well, first off, we're going to start with a little bit of aerobics.
Okay.
Yep, aerobics.
Awesome.
Then we're going to go see our friend Mr. Coach Parker.
Coach Parker.
Coach
Awesome.
Parker at the ECCO Institute.
Yes.
And what we're going to talk about today is that God is unstoppable.
Unstoppable. So that means you can't stop him.
That is correct. You cannot stop God.
Really?
Yeah.
Even if I put super glue on his feet.
Correct.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah. Once God has determined that something's going to happen, you cannot halt him.
Unstoppable.
Yeah.
Unstoppable. Awesome.
But before we do that, before we get into any of that,
I think
we
I
got to
know.
start out with the fun one.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, good. Eye contact, my favorite part.
Oh,
Your
yeah.
favorite part. America's favorite part.
It's the challenge of the day.
Oh man.
I'm very excited
Yeah.
for the challenge today. Even though I don't know what it's going to be, I'm still really excited for it.
It's going to be good.
Can I spin the wheel today?
Well, we know that it's going to be something to do with athletics, right?
That's true. That's true. Maybe we could go play a game of baseball real fast.
Maybe if we spin the wheel and that's what happens.
Or we could play soccer.
Yeah. Or we could go and catch animals.
Or we could balance on a tightrope.
A tightrope. Do we have the stuff for that?
Maybe.
Let's figure it
I
out.
hope we do. If we spin it on the wheel,
All
we're
right,
gonna have
Sean,
to do
you
it.
spin the wheel. You've only
Okay,
spun like
okay,
one other
okay.
time. I always spin the wheel.
Okay, here we go. Which way? Which way? I can't remember. This way? This way?
Either way, it doesn't
Okay.
matter. Hey, Sean, I'm you,
No, it's true.
but I don't have a mustache.
All right. Number
What is
7, Pat Attack. What's number 7?
7 says, it just says it's a well-balanced challenge.
A well-balanced challenge.
Like a well-balanced meal.
Or a diet.
Yeah, so it says that, or a diet. Yeah, well-balanced diet. So well-balanced challenge. It looks like we're going to be doing some balancing. And is that what those things are for?
What?
Those things.
That's a rug.
Not the rug, the thing on top of the rug.
Oh, those things. Okay. Is this? Oh, wow. What are these things? What is this?
I think we're supposed to
Supposed to
balance on them.
Oh, because
hold on,
it's
let
a
me-
well-balanced challenge. I see. Okay.
So it says we're supposed to stand on them. All right,
Okay.
try it.
Okay. This is easy, Pat Attack.
Well, you're holding on to the chair.
You didn't say I couldn't hold
You can't hold on to the chair.
Okay.
You have to hold on.
Okay.
Okay.
This is
So,
easy.
We're standing on these. All right. So what do we just do this?
This isn't so hard.
John, you can't do that. You have to.
What if I do that?
Okay.
So, all right. So what do we do?
Okay. So it says that we need to be balanced, and while we do that, we get to take one of these balls,
Okay.
the yellow and the blue.
Oh, the blue one, I'll grab it.
Yeah, you get the blue one. And what we have to do is, we have to toss it to each other.
To toss it to each other.
So hold on. Let me put this yellow one in my pocket.
We're awfully close. Should I throw it up high?
Maybe. Yeah.
Okay.
We can scoot back a little bit. I
Okay.
think. Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah. So give me a toss. We'll just practice for a little bit. We'll see what this is like. This is
Hold
actually
on,
very
let me
difficult.
find my balance here.
Ready? Okay. All right. I got this. All right, it's coming back to you.
Okay.
You ready? You sure? Okay.
Okay, that's one fall
This
for.
is actually challenging.
I'm gonna take my shoes off here. Okay.
I'm glad that we're not eating baby food today.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad we're not eating baby food too.
This is a
I'd rather do
challenge.
this challenge before
Yeah.
eating baby food.
All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna toss the ball back and forth.
Okay.
You're only the first. You're not allowed to fall off.
Okay.
And also, like if you hit the rim, let me
hit the
show
ground, right?
Let me show the folks at home.
Okay.
So if it goes too far on one side,
hits
it
the ground.
touches the ground. You can't do that. If that happens 3 times, whoever has it happen 3 times first loses.
We should just play hot potato.
I feel like there's no way we win
Fast.
that. Okay, we'll
do it.
get slow first. Can
Okay.
we do a couple practices?
Sure.
This is really difficult. Okay. All right.
Oh, I just hit.
coming back.
I just hit.
Woo! Okay, that was practice.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
Spin around. No, don't want to do that. I'm gonna fall off. You
I'm
ready?
holding on until you tell me I'm ready.
We're doing it slow, right?
All right. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. It's hard. I can't look at you because you moving around's getting me. Oh!
I actually made it over there. That was cool.
So for those of you that are watching at home, there's a basket over there. When Sean slapped it out, it made it in. Whew.
Interception. I fell though.
Thanks,
that,
Tortellini.
does that
Tortellini's
count?
over there. She
Yes.
just threw it to us. All
right.
right, so that's one. That's one against
Yeah,
you.
one fall.
Okay.
You ready?
All right. Yep. Oh snap! It's weird making eye contact with you right now.
Whoa! Hit again.
Yes.
I keep seeing your head.
All right, we're going for a clean sweep
Yeah,
here.
clearly, we know who's gonna win this
You're
one.
gonna get skunked.
All right.
Speaking of skunks, aren't there a lot of them out right now too?
Maybe.
A lot of skunks out in the spring. In the spring.
Oh, I
Because
see.
it's a beautiful spring morning.
I see. Okay.
All right, here we go. This is it. Oh, uh-oh. Oh
We're gonna throw it a
no!
little harder at you, so maybe
I was gonna
maybe-
fall. I was gonna fall regardless. Okay. All right. I'm trying to end this.
Okay.
Don't make this game last that long. Get your hand off of there. Please. Oh no!
2-2.
Okay, all right.
This is it. This is for all the marbles.
All right. Be zen.
No. Oh, I hit. That was good. You went. Hey, you want to see a fun trick?
Yes.
Here. Throw me that.
Oh yeah.
Throw me that other ball.
Oh, the one in my pocket?
Yeah.
That would make sense.
You ready? You ready? I'm gonna balance.
All right.
Oh, still have a touch.
Wow. That was incredible.
That was fun.
That was a lot of fun.
I felt like that was a well-balanced breakfast.
It was a well-balanced breakfast.
Yes.
What would your favorite breakfast be? What's your favorite breakfast food?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I like bacon and eggs, honestly.
Oh, bacon and eggs is good.
It's good. Biscuits and gravy is good too.
I am a big fan. This happened just a couple years ago. I like a good just like egg sandwich, like egg on croissant with cheese, and maybe that's actually just fine.
Okay.
So believe it or not, I really like eating meat on stuff. But one time I tried it just without, and it was kind of nice.
Awesome.
Yeah. And I like cereal,
Cereal's good.
and I like pancakes.
It's a nice treat, you know.
And I like waffles.
Waffles are good too.
Yeah.
Waffles are better than pancakes. in
And
my
I like
opinion.
pizza
Okay. Wow. Pizza for breakfast. All
Yeah.
right. I don't know if that's well balanced.
and steak and potatoes.
Yeah. You just like food.
I do just like food. Yeah. Sometimes you can have other foods for breakfast too.
That's
you know?
true. That's
it's
true.
like if you go in and go to it's like I'm gonna cook breakfast today. I could make anything.
Yes.
But I'll tell you what, if you go to a place like McDonald's, they will not serve you pizza, especially not at 8 o'clock in the morning.
That's true. I don't even think they sell pizza at Pat Attack.
You haven't tried the McPizza?
All right, before we get too off on how much we love food, let's get into more of how God is unstoppable. Today, like you said earlier, we talked to Coach Parker, right?
Yeah.
And I got to hang out with Coach Parker and see him stretch, get ready to play a fun sport that he absolutely loves.
He loves it?
Yes, loves
wow.
it. You could almost say that nothing could stop his love for this sport. Yes.
Well, can we go talk to him?
We can.
Hey guys, I am Sparky Parky, or otherwise known as Coach Parker of the ECCO Institute. I am here playing soccer just because I love playing soccer so much. It is one of my favorite things to do other than worshiping God and just loving Him, because He's my #1 priority. But I love it so much that it's raining outside, so instead of just not playing soccer, I decided to come here indoors to play soccer. Because nothing can stop me from doing what I love doing. That's just like our God. He loves us so much that nothing can stop Him from loving us so much. He is the very best, and he never gives up on us. Just like I said before, I love soccer so much. So whenever we play soccer, we have to actually stretch so that we don't pull a muscle or get hurt, so we can keep playing soccer. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I love soccer so much that I'll go play with my friends all the time, almost every weekend, and then I will even go to like games in Nashville, Murfreesboro, all the way down to Shelbyville sometimes, just to play soccer, and it's really fun. It's really good. Another important thing about soccer is that we have to work as a team, so we can really do the best we can out in a soccer game. So I'm gonna just run a drill real fast that just helps me be a better teammate and helps me to have better skills so I can work with my team better. So. Sometimes I even don't know what I'm doing, and sometimes I need a little grace and love, and that's something that God's really good at. He's really good at just helping me out and being there for me even when I'm not sure. Just because He loves me so much, and nothing's gonna ever stop Him from just loving us and being there for us. So that's really cool. Watch this. It was really good seeing you guys today, and I hope you guys just have a great weekend. And if I see you guys this weekend, I hope that you guys will come up and tell me what you guys really love.
How do you do it? How do you balance 3?
So you've got to start by throwing the one that you have 2 in, the hand that you have 2 in, you've got to start by throwing one of those up, and then you literally just play catch with yourself back and forth. There you go. See, you had it. You just can't throw them wildly.
I'm not good at that. Okay, I'll stick with maybe 2. 3
Yes.
was a little bit intense.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So
That was pretty awesome.
what Coach Parker had to say. Oh, Quiz, do you have something for us?
Oh,
Thanks, Quiz.
thanks, Quiz.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's
He-
nice.
he always- you
Quiz,
know.
why do you have that mask on your face? Show us what you look like.
He always comes in clutch, you know? Oh.
Okay. All right, let's go back to Parker.
So Coach Parker was talking to us about something being unstoppable, right? His love for soccer, but also he loves Jesus, and he knows that God's plans for him are unstoppable as well, right? You all right, buddy?
Yeah, I'm
Okay, you
just
look like
laughing
you
for
got
a
something in
minute.
your eyes. Maybe that spring weather is
So
flushed up some
God's
pollen
yeah.
into your eyes.
I know, it's just shocking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shocking,
So,
yes.
Yeah, so God's unstoppable.
Yes, absolutely.
You think God would be a good soccer player?
I don't know.
I think he would be. I think God would be super good at soccer.
Think you be better than Coach Parker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Without a question.
Probably. You're
Yeah.
probably right.
Yeah. But God wasn't.
He's not a soccer player.
No, he's not a soccer player. If he was, he'd be the best. But
Yes.
God has other intentions.
That's true. That's truthy. But we have to understand that whatever his plans are, nothing's going to stop it.
That's true. Sometimes it's hard to think about that.
That is true.
Right?
Because sometimes we don't know God's plan, right?
Yeah.
We can kind of get a window to it if we read the Bible, because he usually has good intentions for those in the Bible, and then also if we can read that, those promises are kind of the same for us.
Yeah, that's true. I think about the life of Jesus. I think about like Jesus came to earth to save sinners, right? He was to be the Messiah. God had a plan to rescue humanity through Jesus.
Yeah.
And when Jesus came to earth, it wasn't so much so that everybody was just like, all right, let's do it, save us.
Yeah.
Jesus had a lot of opposition, and a lot of people didn't like him. You know, they threatened him. They tried to trap him in his words. They tried to discredit his teaching.
It's true.
And in all honesty, in those people that were opposing him, they probably thought they did stop, right? They if they didn't think he was God, they thought they stopped Jesus though.
Yep.
They killed him.
Yeah.
You know, they put him on the cross.
And what's crazy is God had that plan from the very beginning too. Just incredible.
Yeah. So not only is God like unstoppable, God's unstoppable in a way that we don't always think about. Like if I thought of something that was unstoppable, I would think about a train. That is like no matter what you put in its way, it's just going to push right through it.
True.
But God's unstoppable in a different kind of way.
Sure, sure.
You know, it's kind of like there's so many different working and moving pieces. There are a lot of people on the earth, right? And God knows about all of them. And he knows what they're all like. And so when God has a plan, everyone's involved in it. You know? So it's like God's power. He's so wise.
Yep.
You know, he knows everything.
Yep.
Wow.
So one story in particular that I can think of is Peter going to jail, right? He got thrown in jail.
Yeah.
But God didn't want him in jail, right? He wanted him out because he wanted to use Peter in a really crazy, awesome way.
Yeah. And I'm thinking about it also, like Peter got thrown in jail, but Peter was just following God. He was following Jesus, right? So it's not like he was like, all right, well, Jesus is gone, I'm gonna be a jerk now. No, Peter was doing everything right, you know, and that he was proclaiming the gospel. But once again, we were talking, just like Jesus faced opposition, so did Peter.
Yeah.
And it got him thrown in jail.
Yep.
And jail seems like a place where you seem pretty stopped.
Sure.
You know, like what am I gonna do?
Yeah, there's not much
Bust
you can
out of
do.
here? Yeah.
But God had different plans,
Yeah,
right?
that's right. He sent the angel, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep,
he sent
absolutely.
an angel to get Peter out of jail.
Get Peter out of
So
jail.
there
Even
you
passed
go.
by the Roman guards too.
Yeah.
Which is incredible.
Just goes to show you that's an example of God directly. Like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to get you out of here, Peter.
That's true.
Yeah.
You ever had any real world things happen to you, Pat Attack, that maybe you could see God's plan just be unstoppable?
Yeah. I would say like in my personal life, like sometimes I think about things like when I first like maybe went through them or experienced them, I wonder like why, you know, and sometimes some of these things happen even when I used to not believe in God, you know, and these things happen and I would wonder like, well, if I believe in God, like why would God do something like this? So one time I was not very healthy. I had a tumor in my head.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I had a tumor in my head when I was in high school, and everyone would always say like, after I got out of the surgery and I was healthy, be like, God's really got you. You know, God was watching over you. And back then, I didn't believe in God, and I said like, well, why would God have that? Why would I go through that anyway? I thought if I followed God, nothing bad would happen to me. And after years later, when I started believing God, I can look back at some of those things and say, man, God, that was a part of your plan.
Yeah.
You know, and like now, like who I currently am, going through that huge process really did shape who I am. And I think it allows me to maybe talk with people that also are going through sickness, you know,
That's
or
good.
are scared for what's going to come next.
Sure.
You know? What about you, Shawnee D?
Well, I had this time when I was younger. I was a kid, and it was just my mom raising me at the time, and we didn't have a ton of money, and Christmas came up, and she was kind of curious how she could like provide Christmas presents for me.
Yeah.
And she didn't really have enough money to buy Christmas presents for us at the time, and so really it was awesome because she worked at this Christian school, and somebody that was anonymous, which just means that they didn't know who they were, right? They didn't want their name to be shown. My mom didn't know who it came from. But we got this money, and she was able to buy me Christmas gifts for that year. And it
Wow.
just proves that like we may have some things here on earth that we might celebrate or get to do, but if God really wants us to enjoy those times, like He's gonna find a way.
Yeah. Man, that's good. I think the important thing is also with all of this, and we talk about like God makes a way, right?
Sure.
God is unstoppable. What that means for our role, we have to trust Him.
True.
You know,
Very
and it
true.
doesn't mean just like, oh, look, I follow God, and so I'm gonna have the best Christmas every single year.
Yep.
You know, because sometimes things happen. I mean, sometimes you still get sick,
Mm-hmm.
right? But the thing is understanding that we all fit into that plan that God has,
Mm-hmm.
right? And we know that although we don't know what's going on in our lives, we know that we can trust in a God that does know.
Yeah,
You
it's
know?
true.
And that helps us to have a little bit of relief. And it
Yep.
helps to say, no matter what happens in my life, God, you're trustworthy.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that I can put my life in your hands.
Yep. Helps us stay in His will, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Pretty awesome. So do we have any outshouts today?
Yeah, we do. We've got a big out shout.
Okay.
Yeah, we are going to be shouting out the Apodaca family.
Oh, that's a good family.
Yeah, it is. We've got 5 Apodacas, really 6. If we count you, Katie. Katie, you're awesome.
You name one, and then I'll name one.
All right, Jacob.
And Jeremiah.
And Joel.
And Ivan.
And all together on the last one,
Abel.
Oh man, Apodacas, we love you guys.
Yes.
Seriously.
We love hanging out with you guys on the weekends, and we love how excited you are to be here at church. So thank you so much for being a part of the ECCO Show and being a part of the weekends too.
Thank you for being our friends.
Yep.
Seriously.
Absolutely.
Well, that's pretty much all we have
That's
today.
it, but
Except,
I got a letter that I'm going to ask you guys later this weekend, or anybody on stage for that matter, is going to ask you guys a review question from last week. So.
Oh, I thought that was the letter that I was going to write to my grandmother.
No, we'll do that later. We'll go. We're going to go to the post office later.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that's right. The one that I had for my grandmother was in the blue letter.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to put this in the mailbox real quick.
We'll talk about that later.
Yes, absolutely. Now, that is all we have.
That's right. So, it's been fun.
It has been fun. It's been real too. It's been real fun.
It has been real. I would hope it was real.
Not imagination.
Not imagination.
Well, I'm DJ Shawnee D.
I'm Pat Attack.
We'll see you guys next week.
See ya. Now, are you going to teach me how to juggle?
Maybe next time.
When night has fallen, when fear is coming, still you're calling me. When faith is lost and my hope exhausted, you will be my strength. When my mind says I'm not good enough, God, you're enough for me. Yeah, I've decided I'm not giving up, 'cause you won't give up on me.